What it do, homies? We out here with some new DizzyEight. This time we are checking out his ASTA inspired song, Unbroken. And we got the homie Musicality on here. They always make a great duo, produce some amazing stuff that's coming out. And of course, with the tear that DizzyEight's been on, this is 100% about to be something that's super inspiring. Maybe even something that you might have needed to hear. You know what I mean? As we're going through this troublesome thing called life. Let's go ahead, shut up and turn it up.
Musicality.
That's a new tag. Has you always used that, Musicality? What do you usually use? Musicality? Yeah, that's what you usually use. Maybe it didn't work so much with the tone of this. Musicality. I like it.
I was never the one they would choose. When I lack, never made an excuse. I was dealing with constant abuse. Started working with something to prove. To do what they said that I never could do. All that doubt and just spark up a fuse. They praying I give up, they got me amused. Thinking I've run, then you got me confused with somebody. It must have been you.
You know what? The wonderful thing that I like about DizzyEight and, you know, this new chapter, or I guess it's not necessarily new anymore, that he's kind of been on, is that you can never kind of run out of things to talk about. You know what I mean? Because of how much inspiration you can get from some of these characters. And I just love the way that he's able to work his faith into his music, which is, and not only that, but continue to grow, right? That is a very difficult thing to do. He is in an amazing spot in his career. But I love this. Never wanted to choose, but that doesn't mean, I mean, we all know the story of ASTA, right? Even though everybody's like, bro, you crap. You know what I'm saying? Regardless, I'm going to still work for it, right? That's a bunch of self-love, self-determination, and self-acceptance, a whole lot of internal things that you have to process and overcome in order to kind of get like that, right? Because some people suffer a single loss and then they just ready to call it a day.
When I lack, never made an excuse. I was dealing with constant abuse. Started working with something to prove. To do what they said that I never could do.
And that right there, started working with something to prove, right? So you're working with a goal in mind. That's even more important right there. Because while we all do work hard, sometimes you pretty much just throwing that into a black void. You know what I mean? Like you're working towards something, but the progress ain't. It ain't got a certain goal, right? So if you set a goal, it makes your growth even better. So that's important that he said that. Started working with something to prove.
All that doubt and just spark up a fuse. They praying I give up, they got me amused. Thinking I've run, then you got me confused with somebody. It must have been you. Giving up, that was never attractive. Wasn't big enough to become a factor. Break a cycle when I open your eyes. Change worldview like tilting and axis.
Break the cycle. I love that, right? Imagine, and I was just saying about that earlier, imagine this is your first time listening to DizzyEight. You know what I'm saying? You might listen to this and boom, your eyes are open, changing lives.
Become a factor,
inspiring.
Break a cycle when I open your eyes. Change worldview like tilting and axis. Ready to grind like it's time to get.
Change the worldview like tilting and axis, right? So x-axis, y-axis, but as it starts, the horizon of it, ooh, come on now. That's actually fire. I have a past in 3D art and animation, motion graphics, and we work with axis all the time, especially when it comes to movement. So that's a bar.
A cycle when I open your eyes. Change worldview like tilting and axis. Ready to grind like it's time to get active. You with the talking, I'm all about action. When I talk, got a heart that can match it. When I talk, got a heart full of truth. Yeah, I don't need to fit in your reality. Just cause you lack the vision to the mission don't mean my position a fallacy.
Just cause you lack. Ooh, just cause you lack. So here's the thing about this, what he just said. One thing I found is that the quickest way to kill an idea is to tell somebody else. And the reason why is because they don't see everything that you see, right? They can't see the bigger picture. So that's why whenever you have an idea or whenever you have a thought and you're ready to grind towards it, sometimes, you know, unless you know somebody that 100% shares your vision, it's better to kind of just keep that to yourself, right? Because they're not going to see the bigger picture. And it starts introducing other elements that you didn't have once you start telling other people their ideas, because they can't see everything. You know what I mean?
Fit in your reality. Just because you lack the vision to the mission don't mean my position a fallacy. Right. I don't need your approval. I'm verified by the one up above us who backing me.
Facts.
You can never discredit the blessing he's giving. They met when we elevate rapidly.
Never.
Now I'm built for the pressure, can't shatter me. Give him space and we overcome gravity. How we conquered the battle we started.
Give him space and we overcome gravity, right? Because there's no gravity. There's no gravity in space, but also gravity, the pressure. We overcome things that's holding us down. See, Dizzy barring. As always.
Give him space and we overcome gravity. How we conquered the battle we started working when I learned how to change my mentality. When my life could have been a catastrophe, but I didn't go had the audacity. capacity to exist out the prison you had for me. My purpose was different, actually. Think it's funny that too many times they said I'll be nothing. Too many times God showed that mean nothing. Oh, how you didn't believe.
Instrumental crazy.
You was blind, no wonder you never could see.
Sound bad, musicality got going on.
God showed you better. Work hard, never let up. If I fall, knock the dirt off, then I'm coming back way better. Yeah, coming back way better. Yeah. My God never let up, so I'm backing down never. Yeah, I ain't scared of no devil. Yeah, I ain't scared of no devil at all. In my purpose, I answered the call. I've been training, I'm ready to brawl. Like I told you.
I've been training, I'm ready to brawl. You know, a very interesting thing about, you know, especially when you're going to like a God-given purpose, when you're training ready to brawl, sometimes no matter how mucky or how murky your past is, it's just something that you had to go through in order to get to where you are. You know what I mean? Like, because DizzyEight, you know, he's got more of a positive mission as opposed to what he was rapping about in the past. But maybe in order for him to see what he does now, he had to go through that, right? Had to kind of exercise that type of stuff. And that's the interesting thing, especially when you're walking in faith, is that all the obstacles and everything that gets put in place, you just have to believe that that's just God getting you ready for your true destined purpose, right? So when he says he's been training, I like to think of that as part of the training arc. And now we've arrived here.
In my purpose, I answered the call. I've been training, I'm ready to brawl. Like I told you, I'm ready for war. Weapon on me, man, I carry your sword. It's written on me, it's a part of my course. Doing things I can never before. Used to be someone they always ignored. Now I'm something they want to destroy. See me winning and that God I'm annoyed. They don't like that I'm walking with joy. Rich soul come from humble beginners.
That's facts. They don't like it when they're working with joy. You know, some people, they might even be unaware of it, but some people just love living in misery. That kind of just, they bathe in dismay and chaos, and they wake up every day and hop on Twitter or hop on any type of social media, look at what's the next drama that they can lash themselves to, because without the drama, what else is going on, right? And misery loves company. So you see somebody else being happy, you're like, let me find a way to tear him down. You smiling too much, bro. What's going on with all that? What's going on with all that positive energy? And like I said before, sometimes you could be doing this and not even know it. That's the scary part.
And I got them annoyed. They don't like that I'm walking with joy. Rich soul come from humble beginners. That's how I learned. You don't quit till you finish. You take a stand, then you stand on business. Find power when embracing the blemish. The bigger picture is your imperfection. It's a part of your story. The testimony is so God get the glory.
See right there. That's what I was just saying earlier. The imperfection is part of the story. You have to failure is just life, right? I feel like it's a staple, especially when growing up, just like death and taxes. It's just a staple. It's something that's 100% going to happen. And how you deal, I mean, you can't really, I mean, actually you can. So how you deal with death, you know, taxes, you deal with that, and your failures, it's going to play a large part into, you know, how your life moves forward.
The bigger picture is your imperfection. It's a part of your story. The testimony is so God get the glory. When I learned how to surrender everything, that's when he revealed everything for me.
I like how he said surrender.
I don't worry about what people gonna say. I don't worry about what people gonna think. I don't care if you think that I'm foolish. I find wisdom when I'm seeking his face. Determined to give him love like whenever I know that they hate me. Never turn away from who I am, cause I know that his love is what shaped me. How I have faith, cause I know when I'm in his will, and that thing that I can't be. I can't stay in the dark when I know I'm a spark of light for the people that can't see. Even though too many times they said I'll be nothing.
Nah, this is solid. It's always solid, right? Like ASTA sword.
Oh, how you didn't believe, no. You was blind, no wonder you never could see. God showed you better. Work hard, never let up. If I fall, knock the dirt off, then I'm coming back way better. Yeah, coming back way better. Yeah. My God never let up, so I'm backing down never. Yeah, I ain't scared of no devil.
And you know what? This instrumental is both beautiful, soft, and hard when it needs to hit. You know what I mean? Kind of like two sides of the same coin, right? Aggressive when it needs to, but soft on the other side. So you let me know what y'all thought about this song down in the comments. Dibs out.